صدق الله العظيم.
Takbir. Takbir. Jazakallah khairan, Brother Omar. And inshallah, I'm going to call one person from the girls to inshallah recite Quran. Tajmira. Inshallah, come.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما أبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكن دينكم ولي دين.
Takbir. Takbir. Jazakumullah khairan, inshallah. I'll give it back to the secretary.
Jazakallah khairan. The mashallah, the good setup is a good program, inshallah. Really, I don't want to take so much of time, and we've been talking over and over the same thing. So today, I would like to start a little bit different way. That I want to hear from who lead the volunteers, and I want to hear from them is their impression, and what we need to improve, and what was the difficult point to dealing with. So I think that we can do the short discussion. And first, I want to start from the sister side. And I know the sister Shaun Talukdar used to handle the sister side. So okay, I would like to request Shaun Talukdar to whatever you feel about the volunteer service, what tools do you need, and how we can do improvement for the future, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. What I face in this time actually, when we communicate with our brothers, that time we don't have any communication, any device or anything. So sometimes we knock or call. Everyone is busy. So if my personal suggestion actually to Murshid President and you, then if you buy for walkie-talkie or something look like that type of thing.
Take the mic closer to your mouth, please.
Okay, sorry. So if you buy any walkie-talkie or something else, then it will help us to communicate you. To if we need anything, suppose sometimes we short our phone or something run out, so it will be help us. And sometimes we have need any AC problems, so we don't know whom we have to contact. So it is helped me contact multiple people, but everyone is phone silent about for that namaz time. So is walkie-talkie or some bell or anything you can put in that one to sister side. It is easy for us to communicate with the brothers.
It's a valid question that we'll have the ECBO2 meeting right after Esha tonight. So we'll bring these points to our meeting, and we'll address this issue for our future, whatever Ramadan program or whatever Suffolk Islamic Center affiliated program. So we'll address those issues, inshallah. So the next things from the any sister want to share your thought, whatever you've the dealing whatever been through during Ramadan. Any other sister? Besides the sister Shaun Talukdar, she was the leader of the volunteers. Any other volunteer that you facing the problem that?
On behalf of everyone, actually, my girls actually request one thing, that is we need a better vacuum cleaner. And if it is assigned for us as a one vacuum cleaner for the sister side, instead of actually we fighting for brother's vacuum and our sister vacuum, it is little bit tough actually, because when you brother side vacuum, we don't have any vacuum. Then and also for volunteer, my girls volunteers, what they do, they need actually special, instead of the boys' vest, they need different type of vest. This is the first day they request me that one. So if you give it to them, the different one, for girls especially, not in that in men's or boys' type. A little bit pretty one, they will be happy.
All right, inshallah, we will address that, inshallah. It's not
And
a-
also one vacuum cleaner for us. Yes. And this is my volunteer, because that one brother is not taking our volunteer. It is just for sister volunteer vacuum cleaner to assign.
Okay, we'll maintain the separation, inshallah. Whatever tools you need for the sister side, we'll supply that. We'll maintain the separation, inshallah. All right. Also from the okay, so now we can go for the brother side, right? Any other question? I would request from the brother side. Okay, I know we lead the Adibari and Alsat was the leading the boys volunteer. So I know they did a wonderful job, but still we like to hear from our the volunteer leaders, see what is their impression and what they need and what was the difficult point they was dealing with during the month of Ramadan, inshallah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. First and foremost, I want to say that Ramadan was a special time. It was a blessed time for our community. It was a blessed time for our volunteers. Alhamdulillah, from the boys' side, we had from the youth we had around 10 volunteers, and from the brothers in general we had around 25 volunteers. So just briefly before I get into the bad, inshallah, I'm going to list a lot of the good things that we achieved this Ramadan in terms of the volunteers. Last year, we had a shortage of hands when it came to especially younger guys. And often there was clashes with the younger guys trying to volunteer with the older brothers. And this year, alhamdulillah, the youth, they were able to step up. They were able to show that they have a voice at the masjid, that they have an impact that can be made. And for all my guys, Abdullah, Samir, Moid, Zubair, Nafis, Ibrahim, they sacrificed their safety as well to stand outside, rain, snow, shine, literally all of the seasons they experienced this Ramadan. And every single night they were out there on a very strict schedule, working with our law enforcement outside. They were on the job every single night, making sure it was a safe environment for our musalli, which is huge. We did not have this up until this year. This is something that everybody should be proud of, our children and our youth, that they're, alhamdulillah, they're growing up and now they're able to give back to their very own community. In terms of the operations inside, brother side, we had an abundant amount of brothers every day for iftar helping out. Not even just on the weekends. During the week, there was brothers helping out for the daily iftars too. And we had a good amount of volunteers here. And the amount of brotherhood and I would say sisterhood as well that was created through bonds this Ramadan would not have been obtainable without the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So before we get into bad, we always want to remember that Allah has gave us the ability to have a community. Our brothers and sisters around the world right now, Palestine, Gaza, Sudan, they don't have the ability to come to a masjid, spend time together, make a difference in their community. So for that, we have to say, alhamdulillah. So inshallah, getting into some of the issues we faced this Ramadan, there wasn't as many as this previous year, which is good. But this year, I would say, after talking to some of my volunteers, they mentioned that the communication sometimes wasn't there, which we are working on improving. We did create a group chat this year, and we tried our best to use it, send announcements, just so everyone was aware of when we were having community programs, when we had iftar, what time volunteers should be here. So in terms of communication, the only thing we request is from our brothers in the management is that they're a little bit more active in those chats. They're encouraging our volunteers. Assalamu alaikum volunteers, we have iftar today. I'm going to be so happy to see everyone there. It's going to be great. We're all fasting. Thank you for putting in the effort. This is something where if there's no there is no light being shed from our leaders of the community. The people that are working under the leaders of the community to serve the community that they are in charge of are not going to be as engaged to put in their full heart of work. So that's something that we have to always keep in mind, and that goes for any good organization. You always need good communication, which is key. Other than communication, the only other issues we really faced were just timing, which again goes hand in hand with communication. Or sometimes our timings were off, but again, with communication, something we could improve on, inshallah. Ameen. Jazakallah khair, everyone. I hope coming out of Ramadan now, we can keep the sense of community going. We can keep the volunteers in the masjid, still helping out. Our maktab program, our Sunday school still needs help. Any volunteers that are around, please let us know, inshallah. We always need help year round, not just Ramadan. And may Allah accept all of our efforts this Ramadan. May He accept all the efforts we did in serving our community. And may Allah bless the people here today that were able to help and make an impact. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah. Adi, as Adi, I looked at him as my son, so I think I said this to you earlier that Adi, when Adi was a little, they used to come, I was more often, but our kids and Adi, and they're grown up together. So Adi has already answered what I was going to answer, okay? So MashaAllah, so as I said earlier, we'll improve our communication system. The other issue that we have right now, that also, Adi, as you said, that if we compare the last year and the previous year, our system has gotten better. So, slowly we're improving. There's a good thing. And all the management team and the during Ramadan, the volunteer team, we all of you, have to cooperate and support the management to, keep up and moving up with the implementation as well. Okay, I know our chairman, BOT chairman, he is not feeling well, but still I want to hear, the audience wants to hear from our the BOT chairman for the few words. Yeah, Ashraf Talukdar, inshallah.
I just want to quickly mention that he's wearing sunglasses because he just had eye surgery recently. So make dua that he recovers very quickly, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Chilur Bhai already mentioned everything. We had a wonderful Ramadan, and the volunteers have improved a lot from last year to this year. And what I see that everyone really worked from their heart. It especially the brother side that I've seen more, and the sister side I spoke to my wife, and everybody was doing this one from their heart. They're enjoying to do it. So some of the shortcomings that we already know, and as Jilur Bhai mentioned, that we'll discuss and we'll try to improve ourselves, our process, communication, and equipment, whatever you need next year. And the our youngsters, you did a great job. We are so proud of you. I mean, like, this is the first year that in the Ramadan, like, wonderfully controlled the talking in the back. There was literally, other than few days, there's not that much talking in the behind. So this is something very encouraging, and we are very proud of you. We are very proud of you. Thank you for your good work, and keep up the good work, and hopefully next year we'll do much better than what we have done this year. Jazakallah khairan. Thank you.
Jazakallah khairan. All right. As you know, our Joel Bhai, he was also he coordinate with the volunteers and everyone for the family programs. He couldn't stay with us. So we'll over the message, whatever happens today. And also, as you know, our Vice President Zia Khan Bhai, he spends so much of time with the Suffolk Islamic Center, I would say more than anyone else in our committee. So, and I would like to hear from Brother Zia that, brother, what is our, the shortfall, where we can improve to, moving forward, doing something better for our future and the next generation. Brother Zia, please go and share with your thought, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, brother and sister. আমাদের চেয়ারম্যান, সেক্রেটারি, প্রেসিডেন্ট সবাই তো সব কিছু বলছেন। তারপরও আমি বলতেছি যে আমাদের এই রমজান যে খুব সুন্দর করে আমরা পরিচালনা করতে পারছি এবং কোনো গণ্ডগোল হয়নি এবং এটার জন্য আমরা খুব আনন্দিত এবং আমরা নেক্সট রমাদান যেন আমরা আরও সুন্দর করে করতে পারি ইনশাল্লাহ সবাই দোয়া করবেন ওকে আল্লাহ
Jazakallah khairan. So far, you know what, we had a good impression about the last Ramadan. Like I said, it was compared to the previous Ramadans. And the BO2 chairman, Ashraful Talakdar, already mentioned it. We don't have to say it, that we love Suffolk Islamic Center. We don't have to say it, oh, I'm mind to it. Because, the action speak itself. That what we've proven this year, okay? So let's move on, inshallah. I don't want to make, doing any prolong, this program. And our assistant secretary, Abdullah is here. And also we need to hear from Abdullah as well, if he has anything to discuss, anything need to be added to our agenda, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulullah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Presented all Muslim and our Imam, President, Secretary, Vice President. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, we did Ramadan was wonderful, and we had a very wonderful sheikh to Hafiz. Everyone is happy, and we have our Imam Junaid also. He did very wonderful job. He managed everything, how it's gonna be performed, all salah and all the prayer, even all the volunteers, they did good job. So Jazakallah khair to all the volunteers, and we hope we will do next much better, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khairan. Okay, the last thing is our President Asif Bari Turulbhai, and let's see what is his thought, inshallah.
Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Everyone say me president, but I consider myself as a khadem, the servant of House of Allah Ronkonkoma Mosque. So I like to be the servant, and this is my great opportunities. With the help of each and every single person you are, I am doing my job. Without you, we are nobody here. So today, right after Ramadan, please allow me, especially sisters and mother side, I'll share few things, of course, definitely with the brother side. This Ramadan was the best Ramadan than last 21 Ramadan. This is the 22nd Ramadan Suffolk Islamic Center. We did very good with the help of each and every single person you are. Not only the volunteer, even the pupil brothers and sisters came in to pray. Even though our sisters, their Foroz namaz is not also mandatory in the mosques, but they make a great sacrifice doing the household works, taking care of the family kids, and even though they get time to come in to the mosques during the month of Ramadan and serve for our community. This is really, really proud. I am especially for the sisters and the mothers. You did a great job. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He accept all your good deeds and give you the barakah with your family, with your kids, with your loved ones. And special thanks to our young sheikhs. I always say the young sheikhs, because the Suffolk Islamic Center, when we came in as a board of trustee and executive committee, you know that there was a big votes and lot of things going on to we take the positions. So our challenge was to connect with our kids. Especially, I was thinking all the time, still I do think, like how we connect our next generation. Because I don't care about me, Jillur Bhai, because we all came in from Bangladesh, Pakistan, India. We came in from a Muslim society, came in from a mosque neighborhood. We know the most of the thing. Only our challenge, you, the kids, our youngsters. And Alhamdulillah, this Suffolk Islamic Center, our kids, our daughters and our sons, they are doing very good. Like Saad, Mahim, Samir, Mohid, Ibrahim, Nafis, Sharuz, Adi, they don't build in one day this character. We had to put lot of times on it. So that's why this Suffolk Islamic Center was able to establish YM. And I like to share information with all of you. Our young Muslim started from this Suffolk Islamic Center with the lead of Saad, Mahim, Adi, all these kids, our kids. They don't become Adi or Saad or Mahim or Sharuz in one day. We parents put lot of time on it. Today, I think I just signed almost 40 certificates, girls and boys side, but I don't see 40 father or 40 or 20 father or 20 mother here. Why? Because we are parents are not responsible. We should come today and encourage. If you ask me now how Adi build his character like this, because I put lot of time on it. You see, where is the 40 parents here? I think only 10 and mother size 5, 15. Where is other 25? As I am the parent, this is our most important to encourage our kids to bring in the mosques. Adi doesn't build Adi one day. You will be very happy to know that. The whole Ramadan, Adi used to lead the Fajr prayer, and me, my wife, and other kids, we go for sleep after Fajr prayer. He started that over the first Ramadan until this Fajr prayer today. He's keep doing this one. Me and my wife, we sleep. He came in before the Fajr prayer, sit down in our bedroom, wake us up, we do the wudu, and he lead the prayer, Fajr, and then we go for sleep. This is a, alhamdulillah, it's a big ni'amat for my family. But I am sharing this one. I want each and every single person be like this, like Saad, Amir, Saruz, all our volunteers, everyone like this. That's why our parents, we have to be very serious about it. When I had a lot of times, my friends, my bhabis, they ask me, like my son, my daughter doesn't want to hear me. They play game, doesn't want to go my family home, doesn't want to go to the mosques. You try it today. Please, this is most important. Adi now drive, he drive by himself, but when Adi was smaller, I drive him every time. I make effort. I had a dawat somewhere. I sacrifice this one. If you don't do the sacrifice right time, don't cry after 5 years, brothers. I am talking about my friends, brother, you are sitting in front of me. Do it today. This is most important. You have to start it today. So please, we will make this, our community, very vibrant. I am very proud, especially our sisters, our sheikhs, our brothers. We did a very great job. And especially I hear about 3 sisters. They was talking about the vacuum machine, the vest, and communication for the Ramadan time. Definitely, we'll do it without any asking any question. We'll do it, and it is approved, even though our Secretary General Jillur Bhai mentioned we'll do in the meeting, but it has to pass as our sister want it. We'll do it to make it really more vibrant and more usable and more convenient way. And lastly, I like to thank our youngster. Because of you, we are proud today. Please keep doing your works. And one more thing I mentioned, this as a Jillur Bhai and our Board of Trustee Chairman Ashraf Talukdar Bhai, everybody mentioned, sister, I just need your one attention. The first day of the Tarabi, I took the mic and I said all the parents, especially the father side, the always fighting happened with the man side. I said no one from my side, our brother's side, curse to any kids. Even though they talk, they fight, they make noise, don't curse other kids. I took the responsibility. I said anyone has any problem with any kids, talk to me, talk to Jillur Bhai, Ashraf Bhai, whoever are the board members. But don't curse. We have some brothers, they just Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. They do just finish the salat and start cursing the kids. Hey, why you talking? Why you rushing? That's how the kids get, dehumiliated with in front of the 300 people. We was kid one day, we also talk. So I took the responsibility this year strongly. No father, no brother, no parents will curse. to all my kids. I say all my kids, I'll be responsible. And Alhamdulillah, I am very much proud. On the 15th of Ramadan, as I promised, I came in with my kids with the guri bag. And the 27th Ramadan, I got the toys for them. And they were so nice throughout the whole Ramadan. I'm proud of you. And we'll keep this one. We'll adapt the new things, better thing. We'll not curse our kids. We'll encourage them. This is the way. This is our next generation. We, the seniors, we people come just running and come in the mosque that we feel like that Salat is for us, for me. We don't care about. I said, more than I come, it is more important for your kids, for your next generation, brothers. We learn the Quran, we learn the Hadith, as I said, back home. We done that part, initial part, but it is important for your kids to connect with the mosques, connect with the religious activity. Our maktab is open. Send them there. We bought this mosque back in 2005, right? 2005, we bought by month of August. Right after we bought the mosque, the Ramadan started within a month. Next year, 2006, my two kids, Saba and Mohib, my elder son, used to go Selden Mosque for the Sunday Arabic classes. So every Sunday I drop them and pick up after the Zohar prayer, 10 o'clock I drop them. 2007, I got with my two kids and another 5 kids like Mamun Bhai's kids, Irin and Iram. So 7 kids, we started the maktab here. Jillur Bhai's daughter, Jenny. So that's how we started, brothers. So back in like 2006-07, I'm talking out. Alhamdulillah, today is many kids, so somebody has to start it. We have to sacrifice for our kids. Please don't cry, don't come back and say me how Adi become this, how Saad become this, how Sharuz become this. No, please, brother, you bring your kids here. Alhamdulillah, I would say you one thing. My son, he's 26, my daughter is 24, Adi is 20 now. Even though at my home, when I invite the guests, they're always there. They're not with the phone. A lot of house I go, I see the kids never come to say their parents' friend, Assalamu alaikum, hello. If I ask, where is your kid? Or they are playing upstairs with their friends. No. Bring them down, socialize. This is your this uncle, this is your this auntie, introduce. And tell your kids, they will come 8 o'clock, leave 11 o'clock. Have them with them, 3 hours. Start today, brothers. That's the secret I can share with you. Alhamdulillah, that's how I raise my kids. So anyway, we'll talk more. Today's time is short. So anything on my speech or any action during the month, if I cause anyone with my body language, my tone to give you any pain or it causes you sadness, I apologize for this. Please forgive me and forgive all of us, each other. This is the best ni'mah to forgive each other. And we are not angel, we human. We do mistake and we correct ourselves. Inshallah, Jazakallah khair. Once again, I am proud of all of my volunteers. Inshallah, we'll do best, and next year we'll talk how we can do better for you, and always we are here to hear from you. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah khair. Inshallah, Alhamdulillah, he already delivered all the message that we need to improve. Like I said earlier, that we don't have to say our mouth that, oh, I did this, I want to do this, and no. The action, speak by itself. When your heart is with anything, Suffolk Islamic Center, with your family, with your friends, your activity will prove that really you cares, really you by heart, helping somebody or not, okay? So I see so many brothers this year who doing what, but I don't want to mention one person name, then other person might say, oh, why I get discriminate by not to saying my name, okay? So I'm really impressed with my young kids and the elders and all the volunteers as well. So I don't want to prolong this program anymore. We want to wrap it up. So inshallah, so we'll go over with whatever the point we already pointed. So, and we have certificate. if it's any other brother or sister, is if you don't get the certificate, maybe the mistaken, or if it's not enough certificate printed, so, but whoever doesn't have it, we will get to you, inshallah. So after the meeting, we'll have dinner. So I would request all the sisters, do not leave this your area right away. Before you leave, make sure you take your food, then you can go to the sister area to enjoy your food. Okay, and also, brother, our president Nasib Bari said that we have active committee, EC and BOT. The both committees very active, and they're taking care what they're supposed to take care. So, and also, I would request our parents that, you know, the whoever volunteer is serving a Suffolk Islamic Center, you do need the certificate that hours that you put in the Suffolk Islamic Center. I would request, my humble request on behalf of EC and the BOT, that give us the, like, you know, at least 3 days notice that you need a certificate. So that way I can prepare, you know, or other board member can prepare. Because we are all working as people, you know, so, and when I committed to be with Suffolk Islamic Center, I committed myself that this is my duty. I cannot ignore it. So when I cannot keep up with my responsibility, it's my fault. Okay, I'm not gonna give any explanation or excuses. No, it is my fault. Why I wasn't able to manage it. Okay, so that's why humble request to all the parents and everyone. So if you need anything, any support from Suffolk Islamic Center, let us know at least 3-4 days earlier. That way you can prepare, inshallah. So we have certificate. Our request, our imam, to distribute those certificate, inshallah. He will call the name and everything. Then you please come take your certificate, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, our the sheikh, the Medad is the young imam. So we were really blessed to have the young Maulana Imam with our Suffolk Islamic Center. You know what the good thing about it? I always say we are blessed. The Suffolk Islamic Center is blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why I'm saying that? We have resource. We have resource. If you talk about the politicians, yes. If you talk about the Maulana, yes. With the Hafiz, yes. That means Suffolk Islamic Center is blessed by the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Before we distribute the certificate, I would request our sheikh, young sheikh, Medad, to say something to us, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. As we gather here today for the appreciation dinner for the people that volunteered in the month of Ramadan, this is a spirit that we encourage every single Muslim brother, sister, youngster to be involved in the masjid, only because the activities like these, it's only going to strengthen the fabric of the Muslim community of Long Island. As you know, 20, 30 years from now, there weren't that many masjids here in Long Island. Probably one, I think Selden was the only one probably 30, 40 years ago. And now we spanned over 20 masjids here in Suffolk County. And it's through these activities of the individual masajid that increases the brotherhood, the sisterhood, the community, across all backgrounds, ethnic backgrounds, languages. We're from Bangladesh, Pakistan, India, Africa. Where I'm from Shirley. There's a lot of African brothers that came from the Bronx. So this type of unity, multicultural unity amongst the brothers and sisters, it creates a strong unity, a united front for the Muslims in general. So because of that united front that we are creating, from all the various masajid, as you know, in this masjid, the county executive came for Ramadan iftar dinner. They came and enjoyed dinner here at this masjid. Why? You think they just come because they like us? Sure, they like us, but what they like more is the unity, the fact that the entire community comes together. So if we continue to do activities and be involved, the worst thing that we can do, you may not donate $1, you may not donate a lot of money, but if you come here every single day, you will be involved in the activities, whether serving the food in iftar time, whether it's helping set up the dastarkhan, whatever it is, that is more important. That is more effective than money itself. So of course, financial support is important, but moral support is what drives the financial support. Financial support is the end result. But what's more important is the energy that the community will working together, being connected to each other, and they're doing it from their heart is what drives the financial support. Without heart, there is no money. And money without heart is not valuable. So we have to somehow continue this effort, encourage, like this hall next year, inshallah, after Ramadan, we should have it full to the brim. Every single person has to be here whenever there's a masjid event. No one should be at home. I don't know why people are still home when there is an active event going on in the local masjid. Everyone, this should be the talk of the town. Everyone should be here. Every other event should be canceled for their house personal events. There's an event in the masjid, they should leave and have dinner together at the masjid. So whenever we have another event at this masjid, make sure you tell your friends that live in this area to cancel what they're doing and show up here. Showing up is more powerful than giving money. Showing up is more important. We have to show up. Continue to show up here. Continue to be involved. Like I was hearing when I was coming here, they're saying that the younger generation, they have to be involved. You'll see some of the people that I saw, so Adib is some of the youngsters, and Sheikh Junaid, these are the people that are doing activities. They're going to be shining stars. If your child or your nephew or niece or son isn't involved, they're the one that's missing out, not the masjid. The masjid will continue. Allah Ta'ala doesn't need us. Allah Ta'ala doesn't need me or him or anyone else. We need Allah Ta'ala. So if we don't teach this to our kids, that if you're not on the train, then you're missing out. This is a train, it took off already. It's not gonna stop. This masjid is just a beginning. It's gonna be a big center here, inshallah. It's gonna be a big community center here. And this masjid is gonna move on, no matter we're part of it or we're not. So it's up to us if we want to be on that train. So encourage the youngsters to make sure every single weekend or whenever there's an event to be here, cancel everything else. This is more important. We have to be here. Jazakallah khairan. Hopefully this advice helps, and may Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq to act upon what has been said and heard.
Assalamualaikum. Our just Sheikh mentioned one thing. I like to repeat it again. We have the certificate here. Maybe my daughter's side 20 and my son. I say all the kids my son and daughter. You like me or not, but that's how I treat all my kids. So it's 40, right? Daughter's side and my son's side. So whoever's parents not here, daughter, go back to the home and invite your parent for the next year. That next year you must have to be in the mosque. As our Sheikh just mentioned, this is very small thing. Maybe your parents doesn't prioritize, but as I am, look at these young sheikhs. It doesn't happen in one day because their family has a lot of contribution on them. Lot of contribution. That's why go back to the home, my daughter's side and my son's side. Whoever's parents not here, ask them, you should be there, prioritize. Whatever your invitation you have, maybe you have a dinner invitation, they could go 9:30, 10 o'clock, no problem. There is nothing more important than their own kids in the mosque activity, they are receiving a award certificate. So please go back today, whose parents not here, no matter what, if they are in the work, is a different. But if they don't come in for an invitation or grocery or something, that means they don't prioritize you. So you go back home and make yourself prioritize, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Because I am saying this thing strongly, because we have to move from our position to change the community. Otherwise, change will not happen automatically. We have to work for this. Jazakallah khair.
All right. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh, everyone. Inshallah, we're going to conclude this program. We did take some time, inshallah. So from the sister side, we're going to call a few names, inshallah, and then eventually we're going to call the brothers. I think we could finish as soon as possible. I'm just going to call the names, starting from the brother side, and then if you hear your name, please come, pick up your certificate, and inshallah go back and sit down. I want to start by calling Samir Omar, inshallah. Is Zubair here? Nafiz Zaman. All right, Moed Omar. And then Abdullah Hussein. Mohammed Tahmid. Mohammed Hassan Latif. The sister side will just this. Sayyid Usman's not here. Muhammad Omar Latif, Hassan's older brother. No, it's fine. We'll give it to him. Rubai Hassan. Rubai, come here. Mehran Muhammad Khan. Here. Muhammad Arafat. Okay, from the uncles, Muhammad Humayn Farid. Not here. And Muhammad Lutfur Rahman. Is he here? I saw him. Okay. I think that concludes the brothers, inshallah. Sister side, inshallah, let's. All right, Wani Ahmed.
Ammu, I'm very proud of you. You tell me how you feel to serve. I like to hear from you. Or that's you're gonna talk to your friend. Take the mic. Yes, just share your ideas, encourage them next year, how you feel it. Yeah, just say 2 words, maybe whatever you want. I want you to encourage, share your experience. You see your friends are ready with the camera. Right. Once you speak, you're gonna speak all your life, no problem.
Lock in, guys.
Okay, listen, I want you to speak also, okay? This is the another thing. If you like to be good volunteer, you got to speak, okay? Who wants to speak couple of things about this Ramadan volunteer? I want to see someone. Can you raise your hand and come? From Shifa, come. Shifa, come. Just share your experience. I want you also. Huh? Samantha, come here, please. Samantha, I want all the kids, you also share your experience and you also you can talk.
It was a great experience.
Okay, hold the mic, you talk like a professional. Yes, speaker, yes.
It was a great experience. Alhamdulillah, this Ramadan went by very nice. All of the volunteers worked very hard. I saw everything. The hard work of Shawan Auntie, every individual in the girls' side, of course in the boys' side as well. And I hope next year we could have a Ramadan that's just as amazing as this one, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, very proud of you, my daughters.
All right, Takbir. Takbir. Alhamdulillah, like when it comes to these volunteers, whether it's brother Adi Bari in the back, or brother Abdullah, or where is brother Saad Iftikhar? Brother Saad Iftikhar, and you just heard sister Samantha speaking. You know, alhamdulillah, it's a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we have all these volunteers very active. For the sister side, the certificates, we're going to inshallah give it to Shaun Auntie. She's going to distribute it inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Okay, Adib, he said like he gonna take all the volunteers on picture, group picture, please. Shaun Babi, can you please distribute the certificates to the girls?
All my boys that just received certificates, just come on this side. We're gonna take a big group picture. So whoever has a certificate, just come to the front really quick for a picture.
I would request all the brothers to remain staying on the brother side. And the sister, we're going to serve dinner right now. So sister, please take your food and go to the sister side and enjoy your food, inshallah. We have plenty of food, so take whatever you want, okay, inshallah. Brothers, please stay in this side until sister take the food and clear out the food area. Inshallah, jazakallah khairan.
Assalamualaikum, brother. I'm just to take just 1 minute for my volunteers. I'm just thankful to my volunteers. I appreciate their help, and without their effort and their service, I cannot actually success my Ramadan service. I really appreciate myself and my team too. And thank you for my brothers too. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Excellent. This is all we need, okay? Okay, the young star, you are the next generation. You will be the next leader. You will be the runner, you know. So inshallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah. Hayya ala salah. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Yo, assalamu alaikum. We're going to pray Isha at 9:15 tonight. 9:15.
Assalamu alaikum, brother and sister. Alhamdulillah, you know, we have plenty of food. Any brother or sister, if you need refill, feel free to come, take the refill. Also, we have sweet. So if you need a sweets, you can get it now or after dinner, inshallah. So